So, you want to build a business and a life with purpose? Beautifully Consumed is the obsession it takes to make it happen. I'm Chelsea Lee. Keep listening if you're ready to create a life that's undeniably yours. Let's get into it. Hey, besties. Welcome to Beautifully Consumed. I'm your host, Chelsea Lee. Thanks so much for being here today. So today I was kind of scrolling back through some of my older Instagram posts because I wanted to get some ideas on what to talk about on the podcast. And I know I'm a really good writer and I write some really good captions, like not gonna lie. I just have always been really good at articulating my thoughts through writing. And I found this post that I made a while ago about lifting weights and why that will make you a better business owner. And there's a ton of reasons why lifting weights will make you a better business owner, but this one's definitely like a mindset thing. Okay. So bear with me, whether you lift weights or not, this will make sense, but I'm going to explain to you. I have been lifting weights like my whole life. But lately in the gym, I have been focusing on this technique that's called training until failure. So what that means is whether you're doing 5 reps or 15 reps or 25 reps, no matter how much weight you're lifting, you have to push that weight until you physically can't anymore. So you're doing the reps until your body literally fails on you. The reason for doing this is because your muscles will actually get stronger when you push them to their limits. Like there's all sorts of science behind this, and I definitely am not going to get into that. But in order to grow your muscles, you basically have to tear them down first. That's literally all lifting weights is ripping your muscles apart so that they grow back bigger and stronger, kind of like filling in the gaps. That's literally how you build muscle, is by shredding them up. So when you train to failure, your whole goal is to push weight until the point where you like physically cannot push it anymore. And this is just one technique of lifting weights, but it's a really good way to build solid, strong muscle and to do it relatively quickly. While I've been focusing on training till failure while I'm lifting weights, it kind of like made me think about how this applies to business and to life. As humans, I feel like we're so afraid to fail or to feel uncomfortable. It's just something that we actively avoid. Maybe we subconsciously avoid it, but it doesn't feel good to fail or to feel uncomfortable or to not be good at something, right? Like, I think we can all agree on that. I think we're so afraid to push ourselves to that point that oftentimes we don't even give ourselves the opportunity to fail in the first place. Like, I think we tend to play things safe and we don't push ourselves to our limits and go out on a limb and try new things because we're afraid of what might happen if we don't succeed at that thing. If you're listening to this podcast, this may not be true for you, or you might have more of a tolerance for failure or being uncomfortable, because if you are an experienced entrepreneur, you know that's like a kind of guaranteed like rite of passage in being an entrepreneur, is to fail, is to be uncomfortable and deal with uncertainty and just kind of push past the fear and the uncomfortability of situations. Like, that is how you have to become successful as an entrepreneur. But even if you have practiced that and done really well at kind of learning to combat that fear and those uncomfortable feelings, you still have it a little bit within you, because I know I do. I know I've gotten really comfortable with being uncomfortable. I've learned to look at failure as lessons instead of failures, but I still feel that way sometimes. I still get afraid. I still kind of have doubts and worries, and I probably hold back on things that I shouldn't hold back on because I don't want to fail or look dumb, or I'm tired of failing. It doesn't feel good to do it. So why would I want to do it on purpose, right? But I would like to encourage you to look at your life and your business like a weightlifter looks at the gym. And I want you to push to failure on purpose. Don't be afraid of it, but rather make it the goal. Make it the goal to fail. Make it the goal to be so uncomfortable and not be able to push out that last rep or hit the goal that you set for yourself or do the thing that you set out to do. Make that the goal instead of being afraid of it. Because when you do that, you know that your untapped strength and potential is a guarantee on the other side of it. And I know that if you haven't done this or don't have a lot of practice in this, you might not know that, but I am telling you that. I want to be the person that tells you that when you push yourself to failure, it is a guarantee. It's not a maybe, it's not a probably. It is a guarantee that you are stronger and better for it on the other side of that failure. Not immediately. It's not going to feel good when you fail. It's not going to feel good while you're failing, but with some time after you've recovered, just like your muscles, when you push to failure in the gym and you're tearing your muscles apart, you are so sore for a few days after, right? Like, oh my gosh, what did I just do? That does not feel good. I don't know why I just shredded my biceps like that in the gym or did such heavy hip thrusts. Like my glutes are horribly on fire. I can hardly sit down on the couch without it hurting. Like I feel miserable. But a couple days later, after some rest and some protein and some water, you start to feel good again. You get back in the gym and maybe you lift heavier. The next time you go to do those hip thrusts or curls, you can pick up the 25s instead of the 20s. That is exactly how your life and your business works, is the same way that your muscles work. The harder you push them and the more you fatigue them, the stronger they're going to get. It's not, like I said, this is not a debatable thing. This is literally science. Like the science of your muscles is the same as the science of your mind. You have to train your mindset the same way that you train your muscles in the gym. So this is just a super, super quick episode today because I just want to give you some encouragement and remind you not to be afraid of failure, but to actually chase it. Make failure the goal, because some of life's greatest gifts, life's greatest lessons, strengths, blessings are on the other side of all of your failures. You will be better off for it. And I also want you to remember what a blessing it is to have the opportunity to train until failure in the first place. So many people don't even give themselves the opportunity to fail. So many people are afraid to do the thing in the first place. How amazing is it that you have the opportunity to go out there and try? How amazing is it that you had the courage to start your own business and to even fail in the first place? You are in a position where you're able to try something new, where you're able to go out on a limb and put yourself out there and be rejected or to not make the sale or to not meet your goals. That's crazy. Like most people don't ever even get to that point. So to even have the opportunity to fail in the first place, to push yourself to failure, that is a blessing in its own. So what is one way that you can apply this training until failure into your daily life or into your business? I want you to push yourself this week. I want you to do something that you know you probably can't do. And I want to see how you feel afterwards. Let me know in the comments if there's something that you're going to try this week or something that you've tried recently that you just absolutely failed at, but you learned a lesson or you felt better for doing it. Just know that everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of failure. Get out there, go after it, and fail forward. All right, I'll talk to y'all next week. Bye.